I want to take a minute and thank this week's video sponsor, which is SendCutSend. They're a laser metal cutting service that provides free shipping and instant quotes on their website. Check them out. They also offer bending and forming, tapping, deburring, and they also cut a whole host of other materials, including composites, acrylics, and wood. I put a link in the video description. Please check them out for your next big project. Thank you SendCutSend for sponsoring this project, allowing me to stay in the workshop. SendCutSend was exactly on size. Unfortunately, my rivet provider was not so much on spec. It's almost a crime to grind into this perfect finish, but I had to make room for my weld bead, that way I didn't grind the entire thing away. I was super impressed with the cut and the finish of the edges with everything I got from SendCutSend. It almost felt like glass. Also, the assembly went so well because it was so accurately cut, it was almost like cheating. This stand went together so fast. I felt like I was cutting corners even though it was perfectly done. My fellow machinist friends, please look away as I am about to commit a crime. The way that this base is constructed is actually so the weld is 3/16 of an inch off of the corner. I wanted to be able to use that corner metal in order to round out the base to make it almost look like it was cast. For this job, I made a custom rivet heading tool, or a buck tool as I believe it's called. Just made out of brass with a ball-end mill. That way it didn't mar up the end of the brass rivet. Each one of these anvil stands took just over 200 pounds of sand when it was finally completed. The sand adds mass as well as dampens the ring of the anvil. So this is what you would call thinking on the fly, when you back yourself into a corner, fill something with sand, and make it way too heavy to pick up by hand. So you can see here that I'm going to have to do some touch up after the welding was done. Baked a little of the paint off on the outside, but I wanted to paint the outside before I riveted everything on. That way I didn't have to work around all the riveted on logos. So here I'm adding silicone in order to dampen the ring of the anvil even more. The sand also fills in the cavity and makes it extremely quiet. If you are interested in making one of these for yourself, I have plans available in the video description for 2 different size anvils. If you take a look at the top of the stand, you'll notice the threaded holes on every side. That's so I can later add hammer racks or scale brush baskets. I want to send a huge shout out to Sin Cut Sin, and thanks so much for sponsoring this video. So I have to say that I'm absolutely ecstatic with the way these came out. We had a big forging event this weekend with about 20 makers, and they performed awesome. The ring, pretty much non-existent. I couldn't be happier with this build, that's for sure. So thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.